This is one of the most phenomenal experiences of my life. To be here in Kilimanjaro with individuals who have overcome the most incredible adversity and have an attitude that is so positive, so uplifting, and so inspiring. I can't think of anything I've done in my life that has been more inspiring to me. We have 3 athletes with amputee legs. We have 1 with amputee legs and an arm, and we have 2 with no arms. And to see these individuals climb over rocks, to see them overcome the physical obstacles, is an indication really of the mental obstacles they've had to overcome in their lives.
Planning is already done. It's now all time just to walk. Very excited, looking forward to it. I think what I expect out of this climb is obviously it's a personal gain, just to see what mountains I can climb in my own life. Also to raise awareness as well as teamwork to summit, to the top as a whole team. We're not leaving anybody behind. We want to get there as a team.
I'm climbing to raise awareness, for disabled communities. Actually to prove to myself first that it's always mind over matter and that anything is possible, Just get it out there, spread a message of hope and belief, and people need inspiration and time to inspire myself and inspire others. That's pretty much it. Spreading a message of hope.
What I expect from the climb, I'm not too sure, to be honest. I think it's going to start off quite a nice walk, a little bit of incline, but generally through the rainforest. It sounds quite pretty. I'm looking forward to that. I'm guessing it probably will get a bit more challenging towards the end, or maybe halfway through, just the amount of walking you do every day. But otherwise, I'm looking forward to it for a long time now. And yeah, can't wait to get started. Just to actually, I'm quite bleak, I haven't seen the mountain yet. I just want to catch that first glimpse.
It's going to be a bit of a tough one. It's not strength, but it's mental. And we're just going to push through it and go through it. And like we say, we've never got excuses, but we might not have any limbs. I've got my own name, No Limbits. We've got no limits as well as no limbs. And we're going to be reaching the top in 7 days' time, and we'll see you there.
There's no turning back, we're here. We started walking. What did we get ourselves into, really?
I know.
I think it's going to be very, very exciting an adventure. I know it will.
We're in a country here that's, I don't want to say it's a third world country, but it is in a way. I mean, just being in a country like this, you have a lot of stereotypes and stigmatisms and branding, and sometimes you get branded and stereotyped the wrong way. And I just want people to know that their life of where they're at is not where they're supposed to stay at. That life is worth living and worth growing and exploring and taking chances and dreaming very huge and very big and just standing on your faith when you don't see the steps of where you're supposed to go. And I just want people to know that. I want this climb is not just a climb, it's a climb, but it signifies the human spirit.
Mount Kilimanjaro, tallest freestanding peak in the world. We are hiking. We just started. This is day 1. Watch out for that rock. Don't fall, cameraman.
The climb over the rocks and the stones is may cause some exertion, but I remember my mother when I used to complain about various things when I was a young man, a young boy. She said I complained I had no shoes until I met a man with no feet. And here I am walking up this mountain with men who have no legs.
When I just lost my leg, I thought that was the end of the world. But just one day, I decided, it was a choice, I decided to stand up, get myself off the couch and take life on as it is. Life is tough for anybody, able, disabled, doesn't matter which situation you are, life is tough, but it's what you make of it. Really, you can make life so much easier if you really put your mind to it. And I believe that anybody out there can take on any challenge, doesn't matter how tough it is.
So we just started our climb. We're about an hour and a half into it. We've hiked some amazing scenery. I mean, it is beyond amazing. Right now we just entered into the rainforest. So this is our first little pit stop where we can just relax, get our stuff together, and the group and everybody's just been doing phenomenal. As you can see, everybody's hanging out, doing their thing. And we're just enjoying it.
This is one people. Okay, expect Dylan in the morning at 5 o'clock.
Good night.
What's that?
Love you all. As much as I love you.
No, that's not what it is.
I think waking up in the mornings is challenging. It's cold. The tents are small. I can't stand up straight in the tents, so it makes it difficult to put on my leg. Put it on, get out of the tent, go to the toilet. I think that's also another challenging because you're in the bush.
The sleeping, it's a bit rough on the floor, but now I've come up with a plan. I'm gonna throw all my clothes on the floor and sleep on them and put the sleeping bag on. I think that's the only way to be comfortable.
I think when you're lying warm in your sleeping bag at night and you need to go, I think it's last night I sat for about 30 minutes psyching myself up to go outside. So I think that's been the most challenging thing.
Sleeping. Nighttime is very cold. I thought I would enjoy it. Thought it was going to be my favorite part, but it's no.
Hello.
Nice picture, front.
Hello.
Hiya.
Hello.
Jumbo, Jumbo.
What's up? Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Hello, Jumbo.
Hello.
For me, with proper legs and that, I wouldn't say the climb is too hard, but the mental thing of walking slow, keeping your pace, you knowing when you're looking in front of you and you're seeing the mountain, you can't see it now because there's so much clouds, and you see that mountain and you're like, yo, I'm walking there. and it's very. And then you look back and you're like, "Ish, I was there." So yeah, it's a bit a mental thing is a bit hectic, but otherwise for strength-wise, I'm feeling very good. I'm feeling like I can do it.
We're at Kilimanjaro. We're probably at what, maybe 3,500 feet above sea level. It's been an amazing trek so far. We just keep on continuously climbing and climbing and climbing. Pole pole, slowly, and slowly is the only speed that I have right now. My heart rate's probably about 115. And you can definitely feel the oxygen deprivation happening.
It truly is guts to glory. These individuals have overcome such adversity, and they do it with such an incredible attitude. They're happy, and you say, how can you be happy climbing over rocks, falling, cutting your knees, cutting your arms, and they get up smiling, and everybody picks up for each other. It's a team, and these individuals have come from all over Africa. No one knew anyone, and here we are together like a family.
The life of a rock star. But I got the best masseuse in the entire world.
Traveling masseuse.
Traveling masseuse with magical hands. If you hang out for a little while longer, you'll see me crying and screaming in bloody pain, and her with a wicked look on her face.
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling strong. I didn't think I would be able to do this like I have been. Sometimes I feel a little sick in the morning, but by the end of the day I'm really happy.
Well, to be quite honest, in the morning I was okay. I was ready for the walk, but the last 30 minutes, battle to breathe. I think if you want to call it climatizing, wasn't okay. But fortunately the porters could see that I was battling. They immediately took my backpack off my back, and with one of my co-walkers, Nicolene, helped me to do a bit of deep breathing in, and the team motivated me to keep on walking up until here base camp.
Legs are a little bit sore. I think the uphills definitely work quite a bit. Altitude, you can start feeling it now, like breathing getting a bit harder, a little bit of headaches, but other than that, I think mind over matter is really working.
I'm doing okay. I'm alright, of course. The challenges, the altitude. I still haven't taken anything for altitude sickness, but I can still feel it taking a toll on me. But you know, I want to push myself to the limit. So yeah, but feeling good.
I'm strong. I think I've done a lot more of this kind of training in Switzerland than the others, and I tell you, I'm amazed at how far and how well they've done so far. It's just been incredible for me. You know, I'm used to these kind of altitudes and that, and to see how these guys are just carrying each other and just taking it in their own stride is just phenomenal for me.
I'm feeling good. This today was a little bit challenging, in a sense that the altitude's starting to affect me just a little bit, but I pushed through and mentally just got myself in the zone.
Today was a bit tough at this when we left camp. It was very rocky. We had a few people fall, but I'm doing good. I'm feeling strong for tomorrow to take a warm-up walk up there and come back down. And then from there, we're gonna just sleep back here to acclimatize, and then we're back at this place. But yeah, I felt good. I felt a bit of a headache coming when we got here, but just popped a bit of a Panado and it was sorted. But now I'm actually in my tights because it's hot in the tent. This keeps you warm, but I'm enjoying my coffee right now.
I was a bit nervous starting out, but I don't think the altitude really hit me yet. I hope it's not going to hit me anytime soon. I don't think it will. With everyone we have here, I mean, all the support you get from everyone around us, or everyone around me, I don't see anything stopping us anytime soon.
This is an amazing team, hey. It's very inspiring. They're so courageous, teamwork, so beautiful, fearlessness. They're always looking forward to a challenge and always supporting each other. And we've just been going from day one, and I believe that we'll summit together as a team.
Courage, solitude, determination, perseverance, grace, happiness, peace. I mean, all those traits that you can achieve and you can harness, you get that when you're outside of your comfort zone. You don't get that, clicking the TV remote control and staying, right in your nice happy place all the time. You build your strength, you build your character, you build your perseverance all when you come out and you embrace life. So I want people to really understand that Live Free is not just a climb, it's a way of life. Good luck.
Day four at
Is day 3 or 4?
Day 4.
It's high altitude sickness, Doc.
And
the doctor has high altitude sickness.
12,160 feet.
Yeah, live free, live amazingly, baby. That's what we're all about. We push the limits and prove that nothing's impossible. As long as you have your mind and God, give God the glory, you can do anything and all things in Christ who strengthens you. Live free. Buns of steel. Dr. Joe, you gotta wear your spandex, man.
Tomorrow.
I can't be the only one with the buns of steel here.
Tomorrow.
Right here.
So it's all about layering it up. So stay nice and warm. It was really cold last night. Especially the legs. The legs get really, really cold. Inside the leg sockets. It's not cool. So I don't have the thermals on the bottom there. But it was a good hike. We hiked, 3 hours? 12,000 plus feet right now. So some of the altitude's really affecting some of us. We're powering through. We're not going to give up. And just going to summit. All of us are going to summit. My legs are holding up really, really good. I'm really excited about that. The pants, everything's holding up good. These shoes are amazing. Good traction. It's all core just to stabilize to get up and down these rocks.
I want to say that nothing is impossible. If you set your mind to do something, and what I've seen, what these athletes have taught me, I've had to do a lot of soul searching, and really I'm more disabled than what they are. They have been able to do so much more than I could ever have dreamed of. And to see them, how they've got to struggle by Eugene, his leg is swelling and he's got to take off his leg and he is so hurt. But yet he still carries on and he just keeps up with his spirit. Dylan, no hands, and yet he's the funniest kid. He just keeps everybody still going. Zazifu singing and just his beautiful opera voice. I seriously think that he needs to be a singer. Rajesh, watching him, they make me feel like I've got a disability. It's just incredible.
Anyway, we're enjoying the moments. Everybody's cool, everybody's doing great, except one of our fellow climbers. He's having some troubles, so we'll see how he feels at the end of the day and then make a decision if he's going to be able to continue on or not. High altitude, man, you never know what's going on out here. My head is have a slight headache. I've been taking a little bit of painkillers and Diamox and lots of supplements, trying to drink as much water as I can. And just trying to stay on top of everything instead of it be behind and then trying to pick myself back up. That's the hardest part.
Day 4 of climbing, but I've been sick for the past 2 days.
the decision was taken that I need medical attention. I'm not making it. I'm finding it difficult to breathe. Even if I take about 5 meters walk, my heart beats way over than where it's supposed to be. I've had diarrhea in the past 2 days. I have had water in my lungs. Cough every time, just to move around, I cough. But that's all been sorted. Diarrhea is gone. The coughing is done, but the beating of the heart is very fast. They still suspect that I could have water in my lungs. So I, with the medical team, have taken a decision that it's best that I turn around and go back to the bottom and seek medical attention. And once that's done, I'll be able to go back to the hotel and rest. I'm a bit sad. I actually cried a lot, but it's something that needs to be done. I can't push myself, because if I do push myself, I'll end up having to have pneumonia or pick up even bigger things that will make me not live at all. But I'm grateful to God that I'm still alive, and the team will go summit on my behalf.
I just want to say that you have the greatest spirit in you, Irish. No matter if you conquer this mountain or you don't, nothing can ever take that away from you. Alright? You are who you are, besides whatever manly things that we want to accomplish. You're above all of everything in this world, period. You were born with it, and you will always have it, no matter what happens.
You were born winner. Out of a million sperms, you came first.
Here we go. Come on, let's have a pray. Let's have a pray for Irish.
Okay.
You? Me. Yes. Dear Lord, thank you for bringing our team this far. Thank you for... I get lost praying, guys.
Just carry on.
Thanks for bringing Irish this far with us. I hope you look after him and all of the team that's going to be summiting with Irish in our spirit. Lord, we pray this in your name. Amen.
Amen. Wonderful.
We love you.
We love you, Irish.
I'm also some crying. Just give
Okay, it's my turn now.
You can go find your tick now. On your safari.
And one for me, please.
Keep one, Irish.
When we get to the hotel, there will be one for the guys.
We are like at 13 and change thousand feet. We are hiking up to base camp right now. We're about, maybe an hour and a half into our hike. We have another 4 hours left to go. It's amazing out here, slow and steady. The altitude hasn't really been hitting me yet as far as headaches. I'm taking Diamox and hydrating a lot of electrolytes, endurolites, calories, Carbo Pro for calories, Goo Energy, Roctanes, anything I can get into me, calories, amino acids, just so I can maintain the energy level. It definitely is daunting to get up here, but I'm an overcomer. It's going to take a lot more to take me out.
no matter what the adversity, with the right attitude, and I have to say with prayer. Every one of these individuals are prayerful, they're meditative, they believe in God with a strength that is an example for everyone in the world, actually.
Your best life is in front of you. It's not yesterday, it's not, 10 years ago when you were 21 years old and you were young. Your best life is in front of you. And it's never too late to get back into the game of life and to continue it, growing and harnessing your strength and your power and demonstrating that for everyone to be a witness to that. Because as you do these things, people are inspired and it elevates everyone else around you. And that's really what it's all about. It's for the entire world to live free, live amazingly.
You can go out there and do anything. You can become anything in the world.
Being disabled is really all in the mind, so if you want to do something, just go out and do it, rather than just sit back. Then you really are disabled.
Anybody out there can take on any challenge. Doesn't matter how tough it is. It's just to overcome it.
You can do anything. You just have to believe in yourself and push yourself to the limit. Anything is possible,
Everything you want is on the other side of fear. I think leading up to this, I was scared about this. Every single fear that I could possibly have was there. It's like fear of how you're gonna stay, the altitude sickness, and I think every day going by is just conquering another fear. And like the biggest dream is to get up to that mountain and summit as a team. And I think every day, every step is like getting closer to just surpassing your fear and getting on the other side of it.
It's been 6 days we've been hiking to get to the tallest peak in Africa. We are 19,320 feet on the largest freestanding mountain in Africa. Today we've hiked for about 11 and a half hours. We started at 3 o'clock in the morning, got up, started hiking about 4:15. and it took everything out of me to get here. I'm not even gonna kid you. You know, we did it, and there's no excuses why you can't do something amazing like this. You know, it's everybody thinks that they can't do things unless they have like all the money in the world or people supporting them or friends or just all these resources, and you really don't. You just have to have a dream. You have to have a dream. You got to dream extremely large. And then here we are. We're at the summit in Africa, so that's a living testimony right there. So for anybody who doesn't believe in their dreams or has given up in life, it's right here. It's just living proof. This has been 2 years in the making. I never once given up the dream. I never once doubted it. I never once believed that it was never going to happen. Even when people pulled out, I still said, no, let's keep on going. We're gonna pull it off. I know God's gonna show up and He's gonna just make this thing happen, because He always does it. He's done it in my life thousands of times, and I know He's gonna do it all the time, because that's His word. He's just forever faithful. So I gotta give it to the strong team. These guys out here, I want you guys to come on. This is not just about me. These guys, we got some rock stars over here. These guys, man, we all push each other. We all did amazing things together. I think we are lifelong brothers. I mean, seriously, lifelong brothers here. We lost a fellow climber due to the altitude, but he's in our spirit. If you guys want to say anything, it's all yours.
All I have to say is you are inspiration. And thanks for all the good advice and pulling us up the mountain. I really appreciate it. 1, 2, 3.
Referee!
Sabaye, baby. Sabaye.